G'day guys, welcome back to Adventuring Pal's Winter Gari trip of 2022. In this video we are taking you on a drive to Wathumba Creek. A little bit of fool driving, but definitely worthwhile getting there. Then we go to Waddy Point to try our luck at the Tailor fishing. We get up close and personal to some wild dingoes, and for a first time for us on Gari, we get to have a campfire. Good morning guys, from day 2 of our winter Gari trip. Man, yesterday afternoon things got so hectic. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how much footage we got or whatever, but we started fishing and it was going alright. We caught that shovel nose shark, couldn't land him, and then about 3 or 4 Tailor we hooked up to, jumping out of the water. So close to landing some Tailor, but they kept biting off the hook, so we weren't quite prepared for it that well because we're only using like 10-pound leader. But anyways, and then while we're there, the sunset's going down. These whales are just jumping up. We're watching them from the beach. They're jumping up across the bay there, and you can see them over the horizon and close in. Man, it was so amazing, and heaps of dingoes all along the beach, and even here at our place we're staying at Orchid Beach, the stingrays. There's dingoes even in our yard and stuff, so yeah, it's pretty cool. But today we are on a mission to get to Wathumba Creek. We have no idea what the tracks are like, so we've had brekkie, we're ready to go, full of beans, so let's get going. Alright, 9:50, we are leaving Orchid Beach, heading to Wathumba Creek. See what the tracks are like, and then when we get there, see what the fishing is like. I've never been to Wathumba Creek at all. Ashlyn and her father, and then we've been to Wathumba only by boat. So it's the first time we had taken our cars to Wathumba Creek, and we are very excited about it because the fishing there is supposed to be pretty good from the stories I've been hearing from Ashlyn's father. Flathead and whiting and all that, and brim. So yeah, got our fishing gear and keen as. So we'll let you know. It's 9:50 now. I wanted to tell you guys because I'll forget, so then we can work out when we get there how long it took us. All right, let's crack it.
And Nana said we're gonna catch the end of the flathead. So of his roller, we're gonna catch the end, and we are going to the beach together to play, and we're gonna get our duck trucks off the yard.
Beautiful guys, out there is the Wathumba swamp. The drive here so far has been so varied. It's up so you can probably hear me properly. But yeah, when we first left it was a lot of blackboard trees and banksia forest, and then eucalypt forest, and now we're into the swamps. It's just so amazing. Beautiful country. Beautiful island. Well, we've finally made it into Wathumba Creek and found ourselves a little patch of beach to set up for the day. There is actually a campground here that is dingo proof with toilets and showers, but I've been told that it gets smashed by midges in the evening. But just on the other side of the creek is a beautiful little spit that makes an ideal camping spot for the local boaties. Ashlyn and her family have come here and camped a few times, and I have heard numerous stories about the great fishing and camping that is to be had here. She especially keeps telling me about waking up to the sound of whales, which sounds pretty epic to me. I really hope we can bring the boys and camp here from our boat one day and experience that as a family. But for today, we're happy just to be exploring here as a day trip. Okay guys, so we've made it down to Wathumba Creek. Took us 1 hour from Orchid Beach to get here. We were going really slow, stopping to take footage and whatever else. And we got here, took the chairs out, and then I remember to look at my watch, and it was 1 hour since we left. So pretty good. The track was nice and easy. A few little bumpy bits, but that's expected everywhere. But yeah, the Tailor's running out, so we're just getting some lines in the water, trying to see if we can get something. Jaden's there with my fishing rods, so I got to get another one. Yeah, we'll just see what we can catch, hey?
Okay, so we'll plop this in the water. The fish will eat, the little fishies will eat it, and then I'll scoop 5 or 6 or whatever. Okay, now it's time to go and do what I told you to do. Now let's go. Hey, Nana.
I've seen a whale twice.
Where?
Near where the sailboat is sort of going closer to where I was.
So we will put it here. No, wait.
So they're not very active when they're coming to the bite. Sometimes.
Mommy! What's the yummy? Dad's cooking something. Dad,
That
you caught something?
Yeah, I caught some sausages.
Hey!
No fish, so time to cook some sausages. Well, the fishing was as fruitless for me as it was for Jaden, but we still had a great time exploring and playing at a new spot. And we got to witness even more dingoes.
On the paper, I saw somebody in hospital bitten by a dingo.
Yes, kids have died. Even adults. have
Rain
been
is
bitten.
coming again.
Oh, look, here's Toady.
Oh, does it look
Toady's
Toady?
back.
Someone left a bit of rubbish behind, and this dingo was keen to have a go at it. So luckily I managed to get him away from it and picked it up. After an awesome day exploring around Wathumba Creek, we made our way back home to Orchid Beach. Here we ditched the kids with the grannies and headed off back to the beach to try our luck at the fishing once again. And once again it proved to be fruitless. So it was finally time to call it a night. Alright guys, day 3 of our winter Gari trip. Bit of a late start today. The winds picked up. It was raining this morning, so we decided to stay in, have a bit of a lounge around, let the kids have a bit of a rest, let the grannies have a bit of a rest. Everyone's a bit tired after a couple of days of long days of fishing and driving. So we've come down, not far from our camp at Orchid Beach. We've just come down to Waddy Point, and I thought I'd try our luck again on the fishing. Been out there for a bit, out in knee-deep water, and you know what? Finally caught my first Fraser Island Tailor. How good is this? 35 minimum size. This guy went 39, so I'm pretty happy with that. And it looks like we might have some Tailor tacos tonight. What do you reckon?
Woo! Yes.
What do you reckon, mate?
I think so much.
Alright, but I'll put this guy in the fridge. I've already bled him. He's only been out of the water for about 5 minutes, so put him in the fridge. That way it will stay good. Waddy Point is really one of my favourite places on Gari to hang out. There is a great big lagoon that is very much sheltered for most of the day. And there's the rocks to go fishing off, the beach to go fishing off. It's okay to go worming here. It just has everything for the whole family. Nice and protected from the wind generally. And just a really cool place to hang out, have a picnic and enjoy. While I was busy fishing, Ashlyn and Jaden went off exploring the rock pools, and they found some very cool rock pools indeed. Some with some coral and fish.
Oh, dingo. Dingo. Yeah,
Oh,
look at
the-
He's coming. It's alright. Can I have your stick? Of course it's hungry. Hey!
Go away. So, go away. I don't like you. Go away. Maybe big they look like coyotes.
They do look like coyotes. Yeah.
Alright guys, what a session we've had here at Waddy Point. Got my first Gary Tailor and I got another 4 after that, and Ashlyn's dad caught a little brim, so we got a good feast tonight. There's what, 8 of us, so that should feed us all tonight, I reckon. We might, what do you reckon? Should we do a quick catch and cook or what?
Alright.
Alright, okay, well, I'm gonna get Ashlyn to cook it because I caught it. So I'll clean it, Ashlyn will cook it up. Yeah, I reckon. We'll have some fish wraps or fish tacos, something like that. Let's get into it.
Tailor taco.
Tailor tacos, Waddy Point. Love it. Let's go.
On the last day of Tailor fishing.
Oh yeah, sorry. Forgot to mention, it's also the last day we're allowed to fish for Tailor here on Gary, because as of tomorrow, the 1st of August, it's closed season for Tailors to let them breed. So it's good. Kind of stoked. I got my first Tailor on the last day I'm allowed to catch Tailor. Sweet as. So after catching all this Tailor, I was a bit excited to talk properly, but what I was trying to say is from the 1st of August to the 29th of September, there is a total fishing ban from 400 meters north of Waddy Point to 400 meters south of Indian Head and 400 meters out to sea. This is to let the Tailor have a decent chance of breeding.
What you guys doing?
Making campfire.
You Tailor fillets, baby. Look at these guys. Beautiful Gary Tailor fillets. So exciting. Don't look at my filleting skills, they are horrible. It's my first day today, filleting Tailor fillets.
Waddy, Nana
Sorry.
is very expert.
Oh, fire! We got fire, baby!
Don't play with the fire like burning mustard.
Yeah. While the kids warmed themselves up by the campfire at our Orchid Beach home, Ashlyn took to cooking some Tailor tacos up to fill our bellies. Alright guys, bit of a change of our usual scenery. I'm not going to be cooking, Ashlyn's going to be cooking, so I want to switch the camera off to her. She is there, and she's going to show us how we do the batter for the Tailor tacos.
So we've bought a premix of flour to make the batter for the Tailor. I've just got flour, onion powder, pepper, some spices, some garlic powder and salt. And I'm just going to mix that in with a beer. Can you crack one open for me?
Oh yeah!
So I'm just mixing it all in. As you can see, I've saved half of the batter mixture for another day because I'm hoping we're going to catch some more.
So while that's happening in the back, we have got a campfire cranking there. Not quite, first time ever on Gary for us to have a campfire, and we are allowed to have campfires here because this is a private residence we are in at Orchid Beach. So the guys here, they gave us some firewood, like, you know, there's a big fire pit out there, go for it. So that's what we're doing. And inside, Nana is cooking up some curry there, some wild chicken curry. Okay, what's going on here?
This is just a kava from Vanuatu, Lambasa, and a very special kava we're drinking here in Gary. Iya, mbula vina kakere. Dona engona kokoa saranga, rere vaka na kalaukal, doka na queen. Tui.
I have no idea what that means. Alright, Nana's cooking up a storm here. What are you cooking, Nana?
Look at this. Come this way. Look at this. This is jungly murgi. Jungly murgi from Brisbane. Yeah, we're going to have good surua for this one today. Good enough for 8 people. Good enough for 8 people. And then we're frying some fish the other side and having some fire lighting for the camp. You know, we're going to have sing around the fire and have some campfire songs.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's go on. So guys, we only filled the one big Tailor. We're just doing the one big Tailor as the fish tacos. And you would have seen there, we've got the Tailor fillets and we've got some Tailor roe, which is the egg case with the eggs in it. I'm going to fry that up definitely too. So I kind of like that. Ashlyn doesn't really like it, but you know, I guess that's what I grew up eating, so it's all good. Right, now fire the stove up.
We are cooking fish and we put oil in the fire. We're gonna put the fish in the after and then this little sticky thing, and then we will put it in the fire to cook.
So in the flour mixture for the batter, I use a combination of rice flour, corn flour and plain flour. It would be ideal to use self-raising flour. Oh, you got tongs, good job. We need extra tongs.
But these are extra tongs.
I didn't have any in my pantry, so it's plain flour today.
That looks pretty good.
I'm going to try the fish and the Tailor and see if you really like. So good.
Is it? Alright, take a seat by the fire. Alright, this is a little wrap for little Geordie. Salad.
Might just cut this in half. There we go.
Alright, let's go see what he thinks.
I'm taking a bite of a wrap.
Yeah. Eat it. That's go on.
This is the Tailor or the brim. It tastes really good.
You barely fit it. Now it's Elvin's time. Get the biggest piece
Oh, baby, look at that.
and lots of hot sauce.
Oh, yes. Woo. Alright, let's get into it.
Wait, try us again.
Very nice. Fish is very soft. Sorry, hang on. Very tasty. The fish is very soft and delicate. The batter is really nice, really beer, and nice little crunch to it. Just tasty. Good. Thanks, babe.
Alright.
And then on the other side here, so this is our style. This is the old school style. And Dad, tell us what you got in there.
Well, start off with bones. Of course, we don't waste anything. And the head too. You'll see the end result, right? And it goes in the frying pan, deep frying, about 5 minutes each side. Make it crunchy, well done, so that when we chewing it, we actually eat the finer bones with it. That adds calcium to your body.
And what do you
Very
got? What
important.
do you done to the seasoning?
Before we goes in the frying pan, we mix turmeric, powdered turmeric, and salt, and shake it. What I do at home is actually I squeeze in lemon or lime and leave it for 10-15 minutes and then pour out the juice, then add salt and turmeric. But we didn't have lime or lemon here, so yeah.
And do you want to explain that Daddy seat in the background? Up the top? What's that about?
Oh, to be honest, I put a Facebook post me posing for it, pretending to be the worst fisherman. But luckily I caught a decent sized bream this afternoon. And here's a mirror. And yeah, a selfie.
Maybe I should stand there. I didn't catch any fish. He redeemed himself today.
More fish.
Yes, we just have done.
Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty.
Thank you, Nana.
Thank you very much for making fresh and feeding me today here in Gari. Yeah, thank you. All the best.
You're welcome. It's my turn now. It's good.
Yeah. Is it?
I think we have to catch more tomorrow.
I thought it was similar to Australian salmon we had. What do you reckon? Yeah.
A bit softer though.
Bit softer because that Australian salmon we had was like 80, 90 centimetres. So. Alright guys, well, we're going to keep cooking, keep eating. Might show you a little bit more with our food, of our main meal when we get to it. But either way, we'll probably see you tomorrow if we don't see you tonight. We enjoyed the rest of the night, gathered around the campfire, eating and talking and laughing. But later that night, things took a turn south for Jaden's health. And the next day, we were all in a rush and a scramble to get off the island. A lot of people would already know the story, what happens next. But if you want to find out, join us in the next part of this series. For now, thank you very much for watching, and we hope to catch you on the next one.